What's going on, everybody? Salutations, greetings, all that good stuff. Today I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and talk about my favorite 6 arcs of Tower of God, because I've done one for Monogatari, I've done one for One Piece, and just felt about time for me to talk about my favorite parts of this great ass narrative. But that being said, don't confuse my favorites for what I think are the best parts of the series. It's just my subjective feelings on why I love these 6 particular arcs, and I'm going to be combining a few of them just because I don't feel they should really be separated, because the Hell Train is technically like one really long arc, but I think about it more in the vein of a saga. Like the Water 7 saga consists of the Long Ring Long Land arc, Water 7 arc, Enies Lobby's arc, and then post Enies Lobby's arc, and all of those arcs make up the saga. If you watch the anime fillers, the Ocean Dreams arc and Foxy Return arc are also into those. So the Hell Train to me is like one big arc, saga, but made up of various like arcs. So that being said, let's start. We're going to be starting with off of number 6, which is going to be the untrustworthy room arc, and combining it with the praise. If you guys have been here long enough, you know Mule Love's my favorite character. So this is kind of the introduction of Mule Love, the ranker, and everything about him is just fucking amazing to me. I just think his character design was really cool. That's really what got me. I'm like, this guy just looks really unique. Like, I can't think of many characters that just look so strikingly distinct. And I was like, this guy is awesome. I just liked him. And this is with the test where you have to use the connectors for all the rooms. And to me, what I like about this arc is like, it's very like Game of Thrones-esque, where like everybody is plotting and they have their own plan and they're just ready to betray. The amount of betrayals was crazy. You had like Lurker, you have Rap Devil, all this like nonsense was just happening, and everyone was just getting betrayed left, right, and center. And the way like Mule Love calls out Viola, and Viola just like, I'm all about that smoke, and walks straight to the bathhouse or wherever to like fight him or play the game. I'm like, this is so raw. Like, I love this already. There was tons of stuff happening in the background. Not that I cared about all of it, but one part I really like too is like, it's Wagner, because I did not like him, but this is the moment where I'm interested in him. I'm not fully on board with no Wagner season yet, but I'm intrigued because the way he forgives Lurker for what he did to Nia, or Nia, or whatever. I was like, all right, this guy's dope. And then he was willing to go get Viola to come back to face off against them, to like, you know, for them to win. And then he tricks him into the connector. And the actual battle with Mule Love and Viola is cool to me, just because you get to see a little bit of display of Viola's abilities to copy and whatnot, and you know, his Shinsu control. And I was like, shit, he put Mule Love under some pressure right now. This year was raw. And also at the very end, learning that Mule Love's high ranker boss is part of FUG. Fuck. Now, number 5 is going to be the Dollar Show. The Dollar Show to me was just like a huge buildup of like this Slayer of who was already a Slayer, like White, Quinn, and then this upcoming one of Bam, Juviola Grace, and like that head-to-head clash was just like on its way coming. The Rice Pot, Yuri and Evan kind of coming through, trying to find out what's up with Bam. Is he alive and everything? And I'm loving it. Getting the backstory with Quinn and Eri Han, and he's like, listen, abandon your ambitions to pass me. You'll never be as raw as me. And I'm like, yo, why you tell your kid that? That shit was so funny. And all the little kids, like all the siblings, like fused to make White. When I tell you Aguero flexed on Rachel this entire Dollar Show, oh my lord, talk dirty to me. That shit had me weak. I loved it. He flexed on their ass, man. God damn. And I just thought like the actual test or game itself was super dope, where you have two people betting on like, you know, the descent of the people falling into the fucking like, well, I don't know if it was a magma, I can't remember what it was, but like you fall in it, you getting fucking melted. And you know, Bam's like, yo, I'll save everybody. And like this was like a unfavorable thing for Kun, because Kun and Rachel were going head to head. Like there's so much shit here that was mad dope. Obviously the last clone giving Bam the rest of the power of the souls, and then him using that to beat White or Harlequin. Just an amazing part of the fucking narrative, man. I just loved it through and through. And it wouldn't be right to not mention Yuri Jihad's against Pedro, just completely sunning him with that Shinsu Hadouken nuclear punch, man. That shit was fucking crazy awesome. I loved it. It was just awesome, dude. It was just great. It was great. Now, let's go to the Crown Game at number 4. The Crown Game to me is dope because the Crown Game is kind of like my first indication of how some of this combat is going to be working. And I just want another one. I'm like, yo, this test is a cool idea with having somebody have to sit on the throne and everything. You learn about the Green April, the ignition weapon, a part of 13-month series. You got Anak Jihad, best girl, lizard boys. You know, just showcasing how raw she is and how cool she is. Another thing that I really like about this arc is like Lore. Like, I call him Young Sleep. Like, he's my dude. I just love that. I just thought he was like kind of whack. I didn't know he was important. And then he just got up and he showed that he's like a really good Shinsu controller. He's a wave controller. I'm like, yo, this guy is so cool. Like, what the hell? I didn't know this guy was raw. Obviously, Rachel coming through and Dorsey and stuff. The guide, Haryun coming through. Just like Bam, they kind of showcasing how much he could be, like how powerful he could be in this arc. Like the Crown Game, which is a great, fun, kind of chaotic mess of all these teams coming together, trying to duke it out, and I just loved it. We're doing number 3. Number 3 is gonna be the workshop battles. It's the first day of the workshop battle with the regulars. I want to take it. They're gonna fight and all that stuff. And really, like, I'm gonna keep it like really honest. Like, we could kind of skip everything that's really happening here, because for me, the part that I liked about this was really obviously Anak versus Rand. Like, that to me was amazing. Like, whew! The pill, she's just like, I don't know, man. These two are really cool characters. I like them a lot. They're probably in my top 10, like maybe top 6 characters. I have to do a video on that too. But like, Anak and Rand are like fucking awesome. Their rivalry is crazy. I can't wait to see how like it plays out in the end. But they were going at it. It was cool. Yeah, that battle was just freaking awesome, dude. Like, Revolution! Yo, don't kill me. All right, Floor of Death at number 2. I feel like I don't have to explain this one. Floor of Death is fucking raw. Like, are you kidding me? Man, Grand Jihad's Castle, everything, the Thorn Fragment, and Ryu. Crimson Shinsu, make it rain. Yo, like, oh my god, everything with this arc is fucking awesome. Everything. Like, I can't think of a single panel or chapter of this arc that was not raw. Urek pulls up. Grand Jihad dropping that knowledge about V and Arlene Grace. Did you talk about V? I think you talked about V briefly, but specifically Arlene Grace and her son and what she did. Yuri trying to use 2 initial weapons and Bam snapping her out of it. Urek coming through. I don't even need like 5% of my power. Wash Karaka. You know, wash Hell Joe. Like, the soup stirring lady, like Haryun is plotting so she can get the other thorn for Bam. You know what I'm saying? Then fucking Pobidoga Stang pulls up after Harlequin ate all these souls. Like, you can't leave. Like, what do you like? Yo, bro, this arc is just awesome. It's amazing. I don't really have like anything to say except greatness. Tower of Gold. Put respect on this damn series. Like, I'm tired of people trying to play around and not read this. Like, this shit not go. Are you kidding me? And for my favorite test, this might surprise a lot of people, but if you watch one of my videos like earlier, when I talk about what arc or moment got me to really be invested in Tower of God, it shouldn't surprise you. But it's gonna be like the test of doors, Yuhan Sung's examination. And this is the one where you have to just choose any 10 doors within 5 minutes, and if you don't, you just fail. And this is like a testament to how cerebral these tests can be and how overthinking it could really make you like lose. And move back to what Lilorio said earlier, was like, yo, you need luck. The luck to have a good body, the luck to be from a good family, the luck to yada yada yada, the various things that make you lucky to climb the tower. And like the way some people passed it, it was just awesome to me, because like my boy Young Sleep is like, yo, fuck it, chose that door, Kun is overthinking it. Aguero's overthinking it. Like, I don't know, maybe blah blah. He's like, it's like a test designed to even mess with the people who are very smart. And I'm like, yo, I don't even know. And then Rack is like, fuck it, close the door. They passed the test. I was like, yo, Rack is the GOAT. Like, Rack is the best. Oh my lord. Like, respect my dude. And one thing I have to respect about this part too is Ship Lee Soo, because I really did not think he was going to be important or at all, like not even a little bit. Because remember when he's trying to like force his way through the Shinsu wall and he's bleeding, and him and that girl going at it? That shit was really funny, but he legitimately figured it out. Like, he was like, yo, these were the clues. Obviously, all you gotta do is pick a door in 5 minutes. Done. Let's go. And I'm like, yo, this guy's smart. Like, respect him. Don't even like downplay this dude. I was like, oh shit. Like, I'm sorry. I thought you were trash. But yeah, man, those are my favorite 6 arcs in Tower of God off the top of my head. I mean, this arc right now, the 3 orders is building up to be like, you know, GOAT. But that being said, let me know what your guys' favorite arcs in Tower of God are in the comment section below. Or hit me up on Twitter, let me know. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna be out. Yeah!
Tsunaki, I go ghost. Solar moth, cut your soul. Like Endeavor, I explode. Toradoki, I go cold. Posted up by my lonesome. Niggas F me when they want some. AKA R and they both.